Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forecast.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Thursday, November the 19th. The time is around 3 a.m. GMT. So today we'll be looking at the chart of the GDX. This is gold miners, 60 minutes chart here. We can see that the index, this is gold miners index, the index ended with X here. So that tells you that this entire thing here is a correction because it's a with X here, and now we are within with Y, right? WXY is what Elliott Wave is called the double correction. So the X in blue here ended at 42.05 dollars, and then we are now within with 5. Now the with 5 is currently progressing here. So the first leg, which is the W leg of the Y, is currently in the form of a zigzag E P, and then this one looks like a 5 ways down. This is the P, and now looking another impulsive down here, C leg. So just from the perspective of a short-term type of move, we should be looking for this C leg to continue to extend a little bit lower as a 5 waves to finish this structure. Here is a nest here, 1 2 1 2, so should be 3 4 5 to end the 3 in blue, and then another 4 and 5 before finishing C in black, right? So now if you measure the 100% extension here, EPC, we could potentially go to as low as 33.2. Now whether we reach that exact level or not remains to be seen, but it seems at the least this structure here looks to be incomplete. Here we got 1 2 1 2, and this one looks clearly to have some sort of an extension here, so that looks to be a wave 3. So I think even if we don't reach the exact 33, at the least in the shorter cycle we need to complete 5 waves down from here. So I think we should be able to see 3 more or 2 more lows at least, right? I think the 3 in red still not done yet. Maybe can see a little bit marginal low. So from there we should be looking at 5 here, right? So 1 more low at least. This one is just a marginal low, so I'm not going to count that. So at least 1 more low in the wave 5 to finish 3 in blue. Alright, and then after that we should be getting a rally and another low, right? This should be 4 in blue, and then we will be able to see 5 in blue here to finish C in black, right? So structure wise it really does look incomplete to the downside, at least from the short-term point of view. Now whether, like I said, whether we reach the exact 33 or not, that one remains to be seen, right? But at least we can say in the shorter cycle looks incomplete, therefore expect a little bit more downside. I think if we just go to 35 or high 34, I think that's not too much to expect, to be honest, in the GTX case. All right, but we're gonna take a look at a couple of interesting things about GTX, because this one also relates to gold, obviously, right? Now let's take a look in a couple of different ways here, right? First of all, okay, let's take a look at it from the Elliott Wave point of view. So this is the X in blue here. If we look at the larger degree, let's try to to sort of put in the puzzle, right? So this X in blue here, if we look at the daily, that will be this X in blue here, and this is the C in red, right? And so that means we are in some sort of an expanded flat here, an ABC. So this is a W in blue. So we're talking about the move down from August the 5th. As you know, GTX formed a top in the August 5th. Since then we are sort of in the correction right now, and the correction is in the form of a double, right? Double correction, WXY. So now with this structure here, you can sort of expect, okay, what is the potential sort of target on the downside? Now if we just simply measure the 100% extension of the WXY, actually it's not really too far away. You can see right here 33.3 is going to be the 100%. Now remember, we measured the 100% here earlier, this APC, that comes at around 33.2 as well. So the 100% of the internal equal leg here is also at the same time the same as the 100% of this blue, right? So the 100% of this is also more or less the same as the 100% of this. So in reality then, I think there is a possibility that we may hit that level, right? We may, and instead of ending W here, we might just be finishing the whole entire correction. So I can upgrade the degree here into the red degree, okay, and then we just finish everything here, and that's it. And then from there we could either, you know, go to new high again, or at least, you know, bounce in 3 ways at least from this area. Okay, so so that will be the potential area for GDX to finish this entire correction. If I look at it from the simple classical analysis, let me remove all the labeling here. I'm looking at the GDX monthly chart here. Alright, and let's take a look here. So what we got here is some sort of pacing pattern here, right? Some sort of pacing pattern. Now some people might say, okay, this looks like a you know, inverse head and shoulders, or, you know, cup and handle, or whatever structure you want to call it, but it does look like a very clear sort of horizontal resistance trend line that should turn into support if we ever reach there. Now I don't know if we ever reach there, but that's a $32, right? $32. Now we can, if we, I mean, it can go all the way to 32 and doesn't become bearish, technically speaking, right? It's not bearish. So it is just merely correcting this huge rally since we bottom in March low during the COVID-19, you know, sell-off. So you can also use retracement to give you some sort of feelings as to what kind of retracement are we talking about here. So we got a 38.2 retracement and a 50% retracement, which is, I think, more or less should be the area we can expect with a pretty good probability to find a support in this current correction. Okay, so you see the 50% is $31, and then the 38.2% is 34.4. Again, if we look at it from the perspective of you know, extension, then 33, around 33 is going to be the 100% extension of this move lower here, right? The WXY that we was looking at before. All right, let me see one more time. It is 4 hour. Not looking at the daily, I think it's better. All right, so again, if we try to measure, right, using the extension, that will be around 33, in which this also has an overlap with the 38.2 50% retracement. All right, so that just gives you the possible area ideas of what you can expect with the GDX correction, or this move lower right here. We should I think we can expect a little bit more downside, but I think those areas over there should provide support from the index. So as always, if you enjoy this analysis and if you want to get regular updates, feel free to join our service. We have 14 days free trial as well for the first time client. The link is provided in the description of the video. So I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.